What's up, dudes and dudettes to the internet? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Diablo 3. Now, at the end of the last episode, sorry about that everybody, I completely forgot we had a whole bunch of gear in our inventory. So what I ended up doing was we ended up getting some new pants, which these ones were just a lot better than our other ones. They have a lot more defense, they have a lot more intelligence. There was a pair of boots that were okay, but not really as good as these ones. We did get an amulet that not only gives us experience, which is the big thing that we're going for, but it was also socketed as well. And then I ended up swapping our beautiful two-handed sword. Like, granted, this weapon still does give us 21% more damage, but the reason that I ended up swapping them out was because not only is this one beautiful, but it gives us more maximum mana and a lot more experience, because leveling up is what it's all about right now, and it's starting to take a little bit longer, but not too much. And then, of course, this has even more experience gained, right? So we're just going to be leveling up like crazy, like seriously. And then also I gave our dude, I finally remembered to give him our old amulet, a different ring that we were using. No, that was one that we found, and then another random ring that we found. So, yeah. But without further ado, everybody, I would very much appreciate if you would smack, pound, destroy the like button for me. Very, very much. I would appreciate it so much. It helps me out, helps the videos and everything like that, and show your support, you know. Blue, blue. And how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope this video makes your day even better. I completely forgot. I didn't even say that, did I? Ooh, more sewers. That's what we're doing today, folks. We're doing the sewers. Who are you? Wait a minute. This little kid looks a little bit fishy, doesn't he? Anyone who's played the game will understand the reference. It's a reference to the future. Kind of. I'll just have to try and remember to make it again when we see him. Something special. I don't know. Destroy them! Yes! Ooh, and one of them had a Crusader book. Whoa-ho. Well, lore does actually give you experience, and it's cool if you want to listen to it. I've actually never listened to the lore. Like, I listened to all the cutscenes and stuff like that, but I never listened to the lore of all these characters. It just doesn't interest me. You know, not nearly as much as it did in Diablo 2. Like, everything about that game was just so cool. Not that this game isn't cool either, and I'm sure there's some people that like the story, right? Can't teleport through the bars. All right. Oh, look at that. Even though Deckard Cain's dead, we're still seeing stuff from him. Woohoo! You're about to make my day, aren't you? Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. That teleport is so nice, dude. Like, seriously, that's nope. Dude, die already. Oh, there was a spawner right there. That's what was going on. Well, not really what was going on. It was just the champion mobs, but still. Hey, get out of here. All of you, get lost. I'm trying to get at this treasure, and then a bunch of treasure goblins came out of nowhere. Oh, those things look dumb. I love those little rascals. Dead end again. At least this teleport does make us more efficient. That's what I love about it. That's why I don't think I'll ever swap off the spell. Just because of the fact that it makes things like, we're getting through the game quicker, and that's gonna add up in the end, you know? Oh, come on. Show yourselves. Yeah, there you go. Blah. That's all I wanted you to do. Just show yourself so you would die. Get out of here, you. Ooh. I should have teleported there. I gotta get in the habit of that. I know I keep saying that. No, I didn't want to do that. I was only talking to it because it didn't activate, and I'm used to walking up to them to activate them. We should totally call the episode here. Yeah, that would be, like, so short. Hee! Useless, but fun. Useless, but fun. I like teleporting through. Ooh. Oh, this can randomly generate as a special dungeon that ends up dropping another piece of the secret cow level. But nope. No luck on this guy. I mean, granted, like, if we don't end up getting lucky enough, like, I'll probably end up, like, either grinding the parts off camera, or just happen to be getting them. Like, I happen to be getting a lot of the parts to make the staff and teleport into the cow level with my ult character that I kind of just do behind the scenes and just mess around. So I'm not against, like, using the same equipment, because otherwise, like, seriously, it takes, like, a long time. It's a very long and tedious process to actually get into the Wayshire, or whatever it's even called. I don't care. I'm just calling it the cow level because it's easier. Yee! Dude, I love playing a wizard in this game, like, seriously. The spells are just so cool. I'm still really waiting for when we end up getting, oh, that's a lot of badness. It was a lot of badness. For when we end up getting another time barrier type of thing. We may have actually already gotten one and I didn't notice. Let's take a peek. Oh, we did. No, enemies, no, we already had that one. Never mind. There's a bunch of different abilities that I'm interested to see. I don't want to, like, I know that we could technically just... That shaman was rezzing them. I know that we could technically just look at the runes and kind of cheat, and I did do that before with some of the other abilities that I'm not too interested in, but I'm very interested in the time ability, so I'm not gonna cheat too much with that. Get out of my face, you. You too, weird guys. Oh my goodness gracious, one of them has one of those abilities that makes them invincible. Those guys always sucked on the harder difficulties. Believe you me, they were terrible. Because they have a barrier that makes them invincible. I mean, outside of it just randomly coming off them, like, seriously, they're such tedious enemies. I hated them. That was one of the worst ones that you could generate. Especially if it would be like with the arcane blast and everything like that. Oh, man. We don't come here until later, right? Yeah. That's right. Dude, I'm gonna leave you guys to deal with my friend. And I'm gonna grab that book. Can we actually teleport up there? I don't think so. There's no way this game's gonna let us do that, is there? Nah, I didn't think so. Well, we can still teleport at least a little bit away. You're a bad guy, you're not my friend. Yeah, we come to this temple a little bit later. I think it actually might be one of the last things that you end up doing in the act. I'm not sure. It's been a while, it's been a while. Come on, show yourselves. There you go. Yeah. I know why you didn't want to show yourselves, but you did. We got a level up, didn't we? Yeah, we totally did. I'll look at the spell in a minute. Whatever they may or may not be. Okay. And let's just warp back in. Yeah. I love it. It's so cool, man. I love these spells. I love all these micro battles that we keep having. Okay, let's see what we got. Our shock pulse ended up getting electrocute multiple enemies with a single orb of electricity. Ah. That's not bad. I don't know if it's as good as our other abilities because it kind of has a bit of a random, random directions to it, but whatever, we'll keep it for now. Reduce the arcane power cost of all skills while storm armor is active. Yep. Yep. And then we can cast more things. Ooh. Lightning Hydra. Summon a Lightning Hydra that electrocutes enemies. Let's get rid of our meteor just for now so that we can kind of mess with this. Because the Hydra's a really good spell. Oh, look at him. He's beautiful. Now, it's not going to cause nearly as much damage as our meteor, but... Oh, that's pretty neat. It's actually like shooting lightning out of its mouth. So that means that it's instantaneous, right? Yeah, it's an instacast. Oh, okay. Because I was actually just about to talk about how slow the little dude is, you know? I should not have teleported in, but I just wanted to use our second teleport. I don't care. He's cool looking, though. Man, is he ever. Like, look at that. Dude. He looks so neat. I love him. What about the other Hydra that we ended up getting? We got the Arcane one, which spits Arcane Orbs. Let's try him, just so that we can take a look at him. We're not going to end up necessarily using this. Whoa. Okay, he's actually not too bad. Okay, no, I wanted to do that. There we go. That's what I wanted to actually do. Because we need to get out of there, because these guys are going to be causing us trouble. I tried to teleport again, just out of habit. Yep, we need our meteor. Alright. That's cool. We need our meteor instead. Like, I like this spell. I really do. I like the Hydra, but I love meteor. Like, I said it before in another episode, but I'll say it again in case you're just tuning in, folks. Yeah, meteor is definitely one of my all-time favorite spells in the Diablo series. Like, there was enemies in Diablo 2. I think the mage in Diablo 2 ended up getting it, although I rarely actually played the mage in Diablo 2. It's funny, because I love the wizard in Diablo 3. Like, it just kind of ended up working out like that, you know? Like, it's just how it is. Woohoo! Ooh! Beautiful ring. Give me that. We'll take a peek at all that stuff later. Hello, captive villager side quest. Is it because of these harpies? Oh, I see. Mini boss. Alright, well, at least we have our meteor now. Dude, that's so strong. There's another enemy around. Yep, I knew it. What is this guy doing? Anything in particular? Yes? Give me something? Oh, he gave us garbage. Just another one of those random side quests, and now for some reason he's walking around like an idiot. Ooh, give me that resource. I need all of those. Those will kind of come into play a little bit later in the game. I know we've been picking up the resources kind of the entire game, but yeah, we'll kind of deal with those a little bit later, folks. I don't know if I like this basic attack as much as I like that other ability that we ended up having. Like the arcane one was actually pretty good. Woo! Oh, I love that. There's another ability that we should be coming across sometime soon as well. Well, I guess I won't really spoil it because I don't know when we'll come across it, folks. I really don't. But it could end up being soon. Maybe. What is around here? Is this the right way? There's our level up. Did we end up getting the skell that I was just talking about? Skell. Okay, so we got another arcane. Place arcane mines that explode when enemies approach, dealing damage and reducing the movement and attack speed of enemies caught in the blast. Ooh. Let's actually take a peek at that. Oh, dude. Do they last forever, or can there only be a limited amount? Yeah, there can only be a limited amount, so we can cast 5 of them. 6, rip me. That's insane, because we could put those inside of our snow globe, let's call it, and I wonder if it stacks the slow on them. Ooh, I'm excited to see that. Meteor! Star Pact, expand all remaining... What? Expend all remaining arcane power. Each point of extra arcane power spent increases the impact damage of Meteor. What? By 20% of the weapon damage by arcane. So it's more arcane damage. Then we've got our passive, which is fire damage dealt to enemies applies a burning effect, increasing their chance to be critically hit by 6 seconds for 3 seconds. See, now that's one that we're going to end up going for once we end up getting the more fire spells. More fire spells. Because for right now, it's not really something that we're going to go for. But otherwise, what was that? Really? Oh, I see. I gotta remember too, that's a weirder... Oh yeah, it does stack. It makes them go super slow. I think it's stacking anyways. I don't see why it wouldn't. But, wow. So then our meteor... I see. Yeah, so this laying down a tripwire thing is... It's good. But not necessarily something we're gonna go for, and Meteor now becomes an insta-kill on most creatures because it drains all of our mana? That's pretty good. But that might be more... Yeah, you know what? Then in that case, let's actually take Disintegrate, so that we'll use Disintegrate as our main attack, and Meteor will kind of just be like our panic button. You know? Because it's going to kill everything at the cost of taking all of our mana, which is quite the trade-off, actually. I don't know if I like that. Like, it's good, but I don't know. That means you could technically build your character towards having, like, the more arcane that you end up having could potentially make that spell stronger, right? See how much damage it does on a bigger enemy. Wow, that's actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I kind of like it. I don't like that it's taking all of our mana, though. Not really something that we're going to stick with. Like, it's a good ability for sure. But yeah, not really for my playstyle. It's pretty neat, though. Yeah. We don't really need to do it, though, because our other attacks are actually already doing quite a bit. Whoops. Well, at least it timed out perfectly, didn't it? There we go. I just wanted to teleport out of there in time. What is with this dude? Seriously, that grass is all moving. That's pretty neat. I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's swap back over to our lightning one just because it's still cooler and I like the instacast of it. Was there any good items? Well, there's a ring. We could throw it on our party member. Let's actually take a peek at some of this stuff. That's not going to be as good. New shoulder pads, though, for sure. Increase explosive blast. We're not going to end up using that. New weapon that is probably better, but not really overall. And doesn't end up giving us more XP, so who cares? That's okay. That's a lot of experience. Yeah, it's a lot more XP. We could technically... Yeah, let's do it. I don't care. More XP is what it's about. Even more XP, and it's pretty close to the one that we already have, so we might end up being a little bit more squishy, which will end up working out just fine anyways, because who cares? What is this one? Arcane resistance, attack speed, increase... intelligence. This one's life per hit. That's actually not too bad for our little ally dude. But yeah, let's try and see if we can start progressing a little bit because we're starting to get a little slow. Whoa, that was weird. Mostly because I keep experimenting with all these spells. Yeah, I like this lightning one that we're rocking right now. That one's still the coolest. So I think, is this the way? No, that was just a trap. Rip me. Ooh. Oh, that's just gold. Who cares? Yeah, there we go. I knew it was around here somewhere. Whoa, this guy's pretty strong. He's tanky. Thank you very much for dying and giving me trash. Like, seriously. Is this where we go? No. This isn't where we go yet, because we gotta go and find the other dude that's randomly out here in the middle of the wilderness. That's right. That snake can go ahead and follow us. I don't even care. Let's get a move on, because otherwise, yeah, this area can definitely... There it is. Because we still have to go through this whole dungeon. Like, that's kind of why I wanted to rush a little bit, because otherwise we gotta get a new ally out of this that ends up being able to open that doorway that we stumbled across, which at least now we know where it is, so that's not bad. Yes! I love when there's a million enemies, because we get to just clean up and get a bunch of bonus stuff. Hello, treasure goblin, you're gonna die! Give me all your goodies. Give me all the items that you've ever owned. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. He gave us a lot of resources. Wow. What are you attacking? Oh, there's a little goblin there. Okay. New pants. Are these better experience? They are. We're getting gradually weaker as I'm sacrificing everything for experience, but... we'll end up getting stronger in the end, so it won't matter. Plus, it's okay. You know, we can still destroy, like, everything, like, no problem. This shield is evil! That wasn't even the main boss! We need more mana! Jeez Louise. Oh, that was. So this is just another one. Okay. I'm down for that. Hee hee! It's a good thing you're a slow idiot. I love when you cast the bubble shield and it just kind of pushes everything away. Like, the physics in this game definitely, like, the fact that they even bothered having a physics engine really step up the production. I absolutely love it, man. Like, seriously, everything just feels like so powerful and satisfying, you know? Did we level up yet? Nope, almost. Hee hee. Wow, that teleport barely takes any mana, does it? How much does it take? Only, wait. Oh, is it just based on a cooldown? Yeah. It's just a cooldown. It doesn't actually take anything. Huh. Unless it secretly does, and I'm just missing where it actually says it. Okay, I'll just use my laser of death. Get out of town. Seriously. Die! See, he did what I told him to do. Let me take a peek. What if we hover over it? No, it's just a cooldown. It's not even mana taken. Wow. That's actually really cool. That's pretty forward thinking. Otherwise, most other games might be like, oh yeah, it costs mana and a cooldown, so you can't use it as a panic button. I know I say panic button a lot, but it was an old term used quite frequently with this game. Okay, so we got some new stuff. Let's take a peek. Spectral Blades ended up getting Thrown Blade, extends the reach and increases the damage. Ooh. I might take a peek at that. Let's take a peek. Sounds pretty cool too. Wow, that's pretty neat. Magic weapon, boring. Increase the damage of bonus weapon by... Huh. Alright, well, that's not really my forte. Blizzard got its first one. Enemies affected by Blizzard take increased damage from lightning. Okay. Wow. So, let's try this out. Let's actually try... Oh, we had all these spells the entire time. But I'm using elective mode. So, we've got Explosive Blast right here. This is a spell that you cast it. It takes a little bit before it ends up casting, causes mega damage. Seriously, it's very, very powerful. Increases the blast range. The blast turn into lightning. Then there's Mirror Image, which kind of creates clones of ourselves, which summon 2 illusionary duplications of yourself, which taunt nearby enemies for a second, last for 7 seconds, and have 50% of your life. Spells cast by the Mirror Image also deal an extra 10%. So that's 20% so long as they're around. And then Archon. This is the big spell that I was waiting for, folks. Sorry that I messed up on it, but anyways, it's got a huge cooldown. It's actually a very, very cool spell, which transforms you into a being of pure energy for 20 seconds. While this is active, your normal abilities are replaced by Archon abilities. Your damage is increased by 30%, and your armor resistance is increased by 150. Each enemy killed while in Archon form increases your damage by 6% for the remaining duration. So let's actually grab that one, because that's a really cool spell, and we'll experiment with the whole, like, going electricity element later. Because, yeah, I mean, look at this. That's our basic attack. We've got our right click, which is just a laser of doom. And then our number 1 is kind of like a explosive ability that we can just spam on cooldown. And overall, like, I mean, just look at him. Doesn't he look cool? That's kind of what it's about, right? Now, because of the fact that it changes all of our abilities, it means things are going to be very different in the playstyle for sure. And we might end up going towards making an immunity to... Well, okay, that guy's actually hurting us quite a bit. I don't like this melee attack, not as much as the lightning. It requires us to get too close and personal. So let's use that one again. And what was that other ability? We can't actually swap it out while we're on cooldown. Oh boy, rip me. Was there any other skills that I didn't notice? Okay, good. So that was it. Jeez. I can't believe that, man. I can't even believe that. Get over here, you. So yeah, if we go towards lightning damage, it does mean we're gonna have the disadvantage of, like, what these enemies end up being able to do to us. Or us being able to do to them, I mean, because they're lightning, so we're gonna do less damage to them. Like, they're resistant. Garbage, thanks for the trash. Talk to the hidden camp. Okay, waypoint, thanks for showing me on the map where it was. Let's go to the hidden camp. Talk to the chick. Hello? Blah, 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 blah. Now what? Blah, 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 I said. There, now we summon that ally that we end up using on that special doorway that we ended up finding. But we'll probably have to do that in another episode, everybody, because even though Archon's beautiful, it really, really is. I want to show you this one right here. Yee! Isn't that cool? We got clones of ourselves. It's so neat. It's all glowy and weird. Seriously, so I'm gonna mess around with our different abilities and stuff like that, kind of try and find a different type of build, maybe an electric build, I don't know. But either way, we're gonna call it here, so thanks for watching, everybody. I very much appreciate it. Sayonara, and stay epic.